Let's say you want primary parent, but you work 100 hours a week, and the other parent is a teacher, and you're both good enough parents. Who do you think is going to win the custody? It doesn't take a brain surgeon to realize that the other parent is going to have more available time. So you got to own that. Come clean. Might not get primary custody. Welcome back to the Getting Divorced Without Losing Your Mind podcast. I'm Corey Shapiro. We're continuing our divorce attorney styles, and we're dealing with today the brawler. Ooh, the brawler. One punch knockout. That's the brawler. So listen, if you've been in your divorce and things don't settle, and they're dealing with one issue and they don't stop. It's like one of those monster movies. They just keep following you around. Can I just move on? Can I just settle this case? No, you can't, because you're dealing with the brawler. They don't jab. They're going for that punch. Usually it's the uppercut, knock you out. You're done. Now, here's the thing. They may be obsessive brawlers. I mean, they are obsessive. They're very different than the swarmer. Swarmer has a lot of different issues. Some may be important, some not. Mostly all the issues the swarmer brings up are not important. The brawler is dealing with one issue they think is case ending. So here's what you got to do. The core principle is you got to expose it or own it. You got to expose it or own it. What do I mean by that? Well, first of all, let me give you an example about owning it. Let's say you want primary parent, but you work 100 hours a week, and the other parent is a teacher, and you're both good enough parents. Who do you think is going to win the custody? It doesn't take a brain surgeon to realize that the other parent is going to have more available time. So you got to own that. Come clean. Might not get primary custody. Now, expose it. That's when they're making allegations which maybe are not so important. And sometimes these allegations get nasty. They can claim, for example, that you're abusing the child because you like co-sleeping, even though that's what the family did during the marriage. Or maybe you breastfeed for a little longer than what's recommended, but that's what you guys agreed to. But now all of a sudden in a divorce, things are different. So own it or expose it. You don't have to match their rage. You don't have to go after them with one issue like they're doing that's not necessarily relevant. But if you do have an issue that is important, that is going to be case ending, you got to not just play defense. You got to come back then with the counterpunch. So for example, in the second example, you might want to say there's negative gatekeeping. Negative gatekeeping. Because you're a good enough parent, they're making up false allegations. That's negative gatekeeping. So here's my power line for you. Expose it or own it. Say it when you feel cornered. Say it when you're doubting yourself. Say it before the next move. And your next move is going to be, are they right about what they are saying? What they keep hammering on? If yet, own it. Fix it. Settle early. Why wait till trial? Why waste all this time, money, and energy? If no, then that's when you got to counterpunch. That's when you have to bring up some offensive strategy to move on. Now, don't let this brawler knock you out. I believe in you. You got this. Even if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. My name's Corey Shapiro. My job is to help you stop reacting, stop thinking, and fight back smarter.
Thank you for tuning in to the Getting Divorced Without Losing Your Mind podcast with divorce coach Corey Shapiro. This podcast offers general information only. It cannot replace legal advice. If you need tailored advice, contact an attorney licensed to practice in your area.